the numbers were so good on the return. I was like, wait, I think I'm onto something there. And then they're like, other mentors that I have in other groups, they were like, don't chase every deal. Look at the deals that bring you to a very good return. So that one deal that you do will probably bring you to the same amount of money if you do 5 deals.
So I believe 2023, your job was eliminated?
Yeah, October 2023, and I'm mentioning October may be one of those pivotal months in my life. You know, job was eliminated, and they're like, hey, don't want you here, whatever. And then it was just like, okay, and then I just kind of stepped back. I fell back into this weird mental space crap again because I took another blow. Yep. And again, I'm like, I've been successful so far, but I'm failing now. But again, it was like, all right, let's get out of that, kind of keep growing. But the thing is, when I was going through all this stuff, one of the things that I inadvertently did, it was not a plan. I started buying infill lots and just like stockpiling on it. I still have some now that I...
What was your thought process behind that? Because they don't readily produce income, why was that attractive for you?
I'll get there. So after I got let go, I mean, I had a nice severance package. I had the insurance, COBRA and stuff. It was expensive. I'd save money. So one of the things when I was flipping and doing all that, I would take the money and just like put the money in the bank. You know, I didn't kind of blow it. But again, it was just like, all right, let me be wise with my investments. So when I started flipping with and then bought the first lot, and then I saw the return and how I built, because I basically managed the whole project myself. The first bill, I basically was under my name and I managed the whole project. I was able to say, this is the process, actually learning, hey, this, you know, before you actually start digging, you get the survey company to come and these are where they're gonna pin to dig the footing. All right, after that, and this was a time that it rained like 2 weeks straight. So the guys would run out with a pump to suck the water out before the inspector came. You know what? It rained again while the inspector was there. So he would fail it. So I was like, oh, okay. It's a planning thing of, if it's hurricane season, maybe you don't want to break ground or wait, delay, you know. So it was just like one of those things of, okay, again, once I saw it, the project ran longer than what I thought. The numbers were so good on the return. I was like, wait, I think I'm onto something there. And then they're like, other mentors that I have in other groups, they were like, one of the things that was said was like, don't chase every deal. Look at the deals that bring you to a very good return. So that one deal that you do will probably bring you to the same amount of money if you do 5 deals. It took a while to click. And then it finally clicked, right? So then I started building on it, and then I went back after the first build. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know why. I think I went back into what I knew, that comfort thing, right? Again, I'm still trying to get it moving about, you know, being an entrepreneur, because now I have to self-motivate myself. I got to worry about other things. Kind of kept going. Now we're like, okay, this is the process. So it just started. Then I had a flip experience with a partner, kind of vanished on me, and then came back at the end when I finished up and said, hey, I never said I wanted to sell this. So this was like, but this is where one of the things that should have did more homework, due diligence, had everything laid out in the agreement. That's why I say it's funny that I'll say it. You know what? Here's the thing: if me and somebody do a deal again, and we're not even on the same page, and whatever, you're not doing deals, and you want to do a deal, it'll be a 51-49. As far as that's going to be the ownership, because that gives me control to say what happens. We could split the profits 50-50, but just at 1% to say this is what we're going to do, that's a big thing. Even a 0.5%. But you learn from it. And after that, I kind of paused again and then got into building and then got into a wholesale deal. And I was like, all right. Then I was like, started getting my rhythm of building now. And that's where I'm at now. It's just like building and looking at more of, you know, like last year, I just did 2 new construction projects at the same time. Numbers were good on it. So I'm like, all right. And then the lots that I built on, because of the first parcel I got it at the tax sale. So it was actually already deeded correctly to subdivide it into 3 lots. All I had to do was go to the city, you know, fill out the letter form, what you could build. I forgot what it's called. But then they're like, oh yeah, it's already grandfathered in. I sent an email to somebody like, oh, let's put it in the GIS system. Let's give it a tax number. That's good and bad, because the tax, as soon as it gets a tax number, you get taxed.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was just like, hey, okay, so things just started happening, but again, I didn't see it like, oh wow, okay. It was just like, oh man, things aren't moving fast enough. So it's just like, all right, let me slowly move these things along.